Well, hello everybody. This is your Physique Fanatic. I made a video this morning of my breakfast. Now, this is going to be my video of my lunch. This is what I eat. This is a way of eating or a diet that I do Monday through Friday. I showed you my breakfast, so I'm getting ready to show you what I have for lunch. First off, I'm going to have to heat up my skillet because I'm going to fry some eggs. Let that heat up. And I always cook my eggs in butter. So let's get some butter out and get that melted. It'll take a little bit to get that melted. While that's going, I'm going to bump it up here, heat up here to about 45 so I can get it good and melted. Now, while that's going, I'm going to fix my ground turkey. I always pre-cook it, so I've already got some in here in the fridge in a bag. So it's all pre-cooked, and I'm going to do 100 grams. I got my scale here with my bowl on it, so I can get 100 grams ground turkey. And I'm not real neat about this. I'll make a mess sometimes, but that's okay. I make the mess, I clean it up. I do about 200 grams. I've increased it from 100. I was doing 100 grams, but I started losing too much weight. So I bump up my ground turkey to 200 grams to get more protein, a little bit more fat. This is 10% ground turkey, so not a whole lot of fat. I had a question from a subscriber about the amount of fat I eat. Fat is something that you need for your hormones. Your testosterone is hormones. Ghrelin, you got, from what I understand, you got over 50 different hormones in your body. So they still don't know all of them yet. Hormones is what your body signals, and your body's always talking to you. Every cell's talking to every cell. So this is cold out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna warm it up, nuke it a little bit, chop it up good. Cover it up. Take it in the microwave, nuke it. I'll give it a couple, minute and a half. Give it a minute and a half. Heat it up. My butter's already melted. Pan's nice and hot. Get 3 eggs. Get my eggs started. Fry my eggs over easy. And I did pre-wash my eggs. I always like to pre-wash my eggs. You don't know where these eggs have been. Been up some chicken butt. So. Last thing you want is salmonella. I learned that if you put your eggs in a bowl with some baking soda, clean them up before you eat them. There's my ground turkey. It's ready. Oh, get attacked by the door. Now, next thing I do, this is so easy, so quick, anybody can cook. I got cottage cheese. I do a serving of cottage cheese, which is 113 grams. Already zeroed off my scale. Get 113 grams. That's plenty. It's about right. I get it. Some people can't stand cottage cheese. But a lot of good protein in cottage cheese. I'll do my salt and pepperins. Oh yeah, another thing on my ground turkey, I got some, when I fix my ground turkey, get a whole roll of it and do it all at once, and then put them in baggies. And I love this roasted garlic herb in that. I put that all in there too. Give it some flavor. It's what you need in life. You need some flavor. Eggs are going good. I don't like to get them too done on the bottom. So as soon as I can, I'm going to flip them. It's kind of hard to do. If you got a dry spatula without any butter on it, any kind of slippery stuff, it's kind of hard to get underneath an egg. So I take it nice and slow, flip. Even though these eggs aren't done completely on top, it's still kind of loosey-goosey on the top. I'm going to flip them anyway. I think I am. There it goes. And try not to bust the yolk, because I like over easy, because I like the yolk to blend into my fixings over here, my turkey and cottage cheese. And this is what I had for lunch, and I'll have the same thing for dinner about, I don't know, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock I'll eat again. So I'll have the same thing, only I use quinoa. I do 100 grams of quinoa in my bowl, and then the cottage cheese, and then my eggs on top of that. And that's all there is. That's all I do for lunch. That's all I do for dinner. I had my breakfast. You saw my breakfast video. It's my oatmeal and with the butter in it, and sprinkle a little salt in there. I didn't do it this morning, but I usually do. Put a little salt in there on the, and put a cup of water in it. Put the bowl in the microwave. There we go. I might as well fix me a little bit of coffee. Go with lunch. This is easy. It's so easy. It's so quick. Anybody can do it. Eggs are done. Slide it all over it into the bowl. I try to get all the butter in there too. Testosterone, all your hormones, it needs fat. You need fat. So, And cleanup is so easy. What do you got? Pan, a bowl, and spatula. It's silverware. This is what I had for lunch. I didn't count the calories or anything, but good protein, good fat, a lot of protein, a lot of fat. And cottage cheese. People don't like cottage cheese. I understand, everybody's got their own preferences, but cottage cheese got some good sources of lysine, protein, and all kinds of good stuff in it. I want to show you what I do in the morning for my supplements. I take vitamin D3. I take at least, these are 2,000 IUs, so 4,000. Take multivitamin. There's 1,000 IUs of D3 in here too, so that's 5,000 IUs of vitamin D. Now by glycine, this is it's sweet. It's sweet. I do 2 scoops of that, and little bitty old scoops too, just little tiny scoops. I do pop 2 scoops of this in my mouth, and glycine, if you don't know, is part of your essential amino acids. And then my doctor's got me on, he thinks I got high blood pressure a little bit, but I don't anymore because he's got me blood pressure medication, and that flattens out my blood pressure. My blood pressure, last time I did it was not too long ago. Went to a cardiologist, and he said it was 120/60, flat, good. And since I had a blockage one time, not a blockage, it was a cholesterol buildup, and they found it on a CT. And then they prescribed this medication here for that. It's not a statin. I told them I didn't want a statin, so they gave me this. It's a ST. I got to pronounce it, but they call it ST. And last time they checked me, and my arteries are fine. They're all cleaned up, all cleared out. Good. That's the only medications I'm on. That's all I take in the morning. Those are my supplements. This is my lunch and my coffee. So this is all I got. Y'all have a great day. And I won't even bother with you about eating, fixing the video for dinner, because it's the same thing as lunch, pretty much, except I exchanged the ground turkey for 100 grams of quinoa, and then cottage cheese on top of that, and 3 eggs on top of that. That's it. So, that's all I got today. So take care, enjoy your life, and have a good life. Be sure to maintain your skeletal muscles, especially these legs. These legs are going to get you. These are your wheels through time. But enjoy your life. Talk to you later. I'll see you in another video later on.